Ever pondered what separates the truly wealthy from the rest of us? It's a question that has intrigued many, and the answers often surprise. Today, we delve into the book, The Millionaire Next Door: The Surprising Secrets of America's Wealthy, by Thomas Stanley. This book peels back the curtain on the world of millionaires, revealing a reality that is far removed from the glitz and glamour we often associate with wealth. Stanley's book is not just a collection of anecdotes or theories. It's a comprehensive study based on extensive research and interviews with actual millionaires. The objective? To debunk the many myths and misconceptions surrounding wealth accumulation and the lifestyles of those who have mastered it. You might be imagining a millionaire's life filled with luxury cars, extravagant vacations, designer clothes, or palatial homes. However, Stanley's findings paint a different picture, one that's both surprising and enlightening. The truth about America's wealthy is far less ostentatious and far more grounded. The authors embarked on a quest to understand the millionaire mindset, to uncover the habits, attitudes, and strategies that enable some to accumulate significant wealth. They looked beyond the surface-level trappings of wealth and delved into the deep-rooted principles that guide the truly wealthy. What they found was a stark contrast to the commonly held beliefs about millionaires. The book reveals that the millionaires living amongst us are often not those who flaunt their wealth, but rather those who practice financial discipline, live below their means, and prioritize long-term wealth creation over short-term gratification. These are the individuals who understand the value of money and the power of compound interest, who invest wisely and spend judiciously. The Millionaire Next Door is not just a book, it's a paradigm shift. It challenges our preconceived notions about wealth and invites us to rethink our approach to money. It's a journey into the minds of the truly wealthy, offering insights and lessons that can transform our financial futures. So are you ready for a deep dive into the millionaire mindset? Prepare to have your perceptions of wealth turned upside down. Imagine your average millionaire. What comes to mind? Luxury cars, designer clothes, extravagant vacations? Well, according to Thomas Stanley's The Millionaire Next Door, you might need to rethink your assumptions. The first chapter of this enlightening book shatters the stereotype of the ostentatious millionaire. It reveals that most millionaires are, in fact, quite the opposite. They live far below their means, prioritizing practicality and financial security over flaunting their wealth. Instead of flashy sports cars, they drive reliable, low-maintenance vehicles. Instead of designer suits, they wear simple, durable clothing. Instead of indulging in lavish vacations, they invest in their future. These millionaires understand the value of money. They know that every dollar spent today is a dollar that can't earn interest for tomorrow. Their wealth is not just about the money they earn, but also about the money they don't spend. The true millionaire might just be living next door, unnoticed. Does spending like a millionaire make you one? It's a question that might provoke a chuckle, but it's a serious one, and it's the focus of the second chapter of The Millionaire Next Door. This chapter delves into the characteristic of frugality, a trait common amongst those who've acquired significant wealth. It may seem counterintuitive, but many millionaires are not those who flash their wealth with ostentatious displays. Instead, they are the ones who prioritize saving and investing over excessive spending. It's not about penny pinching, but rather about understanding the value of money and the power of compound interest over time. It's about the conscious decision to live below one's means to grow wealth. In essence, it's about understanding that wealth isn't defined by the designer labels you wear or the luxury car you drive. Instead, it's about financial independence and security. Wealth isn't about how much you spend, but how much you save and invest. What would you do with an extra hour each day? This question might seem simple, but for the millionaires we're discussing, it's a question of strategy. In the third chapter of The Millionaire Next Door, Thomas Stanley underscores the value that these high net worth individuals place on their time. You see, for them, time is not a limitless resource to be squandered. Instead, it's a precious commodity to be invested wisely, just like their wealth. They understand that time, like money, is finite. Every hour wasted is an opportunity lost, an opportunity that could have been used to generate more wealth or achieve personal growth. So, they are extremely judicious about how they spend their time. The book highlights how millionaires don't just invest their money, they invest their time and energy too. They focus on opportunities that yield long-term benefits. They might spend their time learning a new skill, researching investment opportunities, or networking with like-minded individuals. They don't just work hard, they work smart. And it's not just about financial return. Millionaires understand the intrinsic value of time. They know that investing time in their relationships, their health, and their personal development can yield dividends that are far more valuable than any financial return. So the next time you find yourself with an extra hour, think like a millionaire. Consider, where can this time be best invested for long-term benefit? Remember, for the wealthy, time is more than money, it's an investment. What if your car doesn't define your wealth? Let's take a moment to ponder on this question. In the 4th chapter of The Millionaire Next Door, we're introduced to a thought-provoking concept that challenges the common belief about wealth and automobiles. You see, we live in a world that often equates luxury cars with financial success. We're conditioned to believe that the price tag of the car we drive is a direct reflection of our wealth. However, this notion is debunked in a rather enlightening way in the book. Contrary to popular belief, it's revealed that the majority of millionaires choose not to invest in extravagant, high-cost vehicles. Instead, they opt for reliable, reasonably priced cars. This decision, which might seem baffling to some, is a strategic one. By not tying up their wealth in depreciating assets such as luxury cars, these millionaires are able to invest more in appreciating assets, thus growing their wealth even further. So, it turns out the car you drive doesn't necessarily reflect the size of your wealth. It's more about how you manage your money, how you save, and where you choose to invest. It's about making smart financial decisions that prioritize long-term wealth over short-term appearances. True wealth isn't about the badge on your car, but the balance in your bank account. Let's remember this as we navigate our own financial journeys. So what's the secret to accumulating wealth? You might think it's high income, inheritance, or luck. But, as we've explored in the book The Millionaire Next Door, The Surprising Secrets of America's Wealthy, the reality is often far more mundane, yet profoundly life-changing. The book unveils a fascinating truth about America's wealthy. They're not the flashy, luxury car-driving, mansion-dwelling individuals we often imagine. Instead, they're the folks living next door, leading modest lives, and practicing frugality. You see, the key to their wealth is not about earning more, but about spending less. They live below their means, saving and investing the difference. Frugality, the cornerstone of their wealth, is not about being stingy. It's about making thoughtful choices. It's about distinguishing between what's necessary and what's merely desirable. It's about understanding that every dollar spent today is a dollar less for tomorrow. This mindset allows them to accumulate wealth over time, not by leaps and bounds, but by steady, consistent saving and investing. But it's not just about money. It's also about time and energy. The wealthy understand that time, like money, is a finite resource. They invest their time wisely in endeavors that yield long-term benefits, whether it's a profitable business, self-improvement, or building strong relationships. And here's a surprising revelation. Most millionaires don't drive high-end cars or wear designer clothes. They know that these symbols of wealth don't bring real wealth. Real wealth is financial independence, the freedom to make choices, and the security of a nest egg for the future. So the secret to wealth is not about earning more, but about spending less. It's not about showing off, but about making wise choices. It's not about impressing others, but about building a secure future. And it's not about what you see, but about what you do. The path to wealth lies not in what you show to the world, but in the choices you make every day.